everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be making bok choy in the oven. Bok choy is so delicious. It goes good with stir-fry, chicken, really anything. And it's rich in vitamin C, K, and calcium for strong bones. Join us as we roast up some bok choy on Amber Cooks. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be making baby bok choy. I found this at my local Asian supermarket. I was actually there for something else and saw this. The entire bag was $3.19 plus tax. I mean, you cannot beat that for fresh veggies. See, $3.19. So we are just going to wash this and cut off the bottom, and then I'll show you what we need to do to get started. So before we get started, I just wanted to show you that these are really dirty. So make sure that you wash these in the sink under some warm water. There is quite a bit of dirt on these. If you get them from a regular supermarket, it might not be as bad, but I got these from the Asian grocery store. Like as you can tell, there's a lot of dirt and sand in here. So make sure that you kind of open these leaves a little bit and rinse off in there as well. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and we will see you back here in a minute. Alright, we are back. As you can see, we have washed these and gotten all of the dirt and silt out of here. So I wanted to point out too, these little dots that are in here, these are totally okay. They're totally fine. A lot of Chinese cabbages and bok choy in particularly have those spots. It's totally okay. Don't worry about that. So what we have got here is our cutting board and our trusty Rada knife. So we are just going to cut these up. You don't have to cut them too small. We're just going to trim the ends off. You don't have to cut these too small because they're going in the oven, and we are going to roast these in the oven for about maybe 10 minutes with olive oil and a little bit of salt, and they are going to be perfect. So we are just going to get this chopped up, and then we will be back as soon as it's all in our bowl. Look how good that looks. That looks delicious. If you like raw veggies, you can also eat these raw. It's not going to hurt you. Look at this cute little bok choy rose. How adorable is that? Alright, what we are going to do now is we are going to drizzle in a little bit of our olive oil. I got this one at Trader Joe's. You don't want too much because you don't want it to be soggy at the end. I like mine with a little bit more crunch. And then we are going to put in just a few shakes of this Redmond salt. This is what I'm using today. And then if you want to use your hands, you can, but just mix this up. And you want your bok choy, after you've washed it, to be kind of dry. If you find that when you washed it, it's still kind of wet, you might want to just blot it off with a paper towel, because we want it to roast in the oven. We don't want it to steam. And if it has that extra moisture on there, it is probably going to steam. Either way, it's still going to be good, but we're going for more of a roast here. This looks pretty mixed up. Whoops. This looks pretty mixed up. I am going to grab our foil-lined baking sheet, and we are just going to put this on here. And then just spread it out a little bit. If it is more than one layer, it's okay, because we're going to stir it at about 7 minutes. So anything that is kind of stuck together and clumpy, we are going to stir that out. And don't worry about it sticking to the aluminum foil. We have put this olive oil on there so it won't stick. And now we are going to pop this in the oven at 400 degrees. And then I'm gonna set the timer for 5 minutes, and then we'll see where it is. We have got this delicious looking bok choy here. So as you can tell, some of the pieces are a little bit more done. Some of them are a little more crunchy. I like a good variety. If you don't, take it out before. But if you like it a little bit more done, leave it in longer. So I've paired it here with this chili lime chicken that I made in one of my videos last week. If you haven't seen that, go ahead and check it out. So we are gonna just try this bok choy real quick. Oh my gosh, that is so delicious, and it was so easy. If you haven't already, subscribe, like, and share with your friends. What do you want us to make next on Amber Cooks? Leave your comment down below. We'll see you soon. Are you waiting on dinner? Huh? Are you waiting on dinner? You good girl? You good girl?